As we start this evening's program, I want to pause and welcome our special guests. Our founder, Eric Hastings, and his wife, Ilsa Marie. Thank you for being here. I'll ask you to hold your applause till the end. Thank you. Ralph Steele, the son of Eric's co-founder, Volney Steele. Current and former Warriors and Quiet Waters board members and National Advisory Board members. Our board chair, Sandy Stash. Phil Eline. Tom and Pat Stifler. Ed and Barbara Brandt. Mark and Jenny Mummert. Peter Nalen and Brent Naj. Our 2026 Warriors and Quiet Waters champions. Lee Rimkus. Please stand, champions, as I say your name. Tom Stifler. And Lynn Weidinger. You can give them a round of applause now. Thank you. Thank you. You can sit now. Thanks. And Gallatin County Commissioner Zach Brown. Zach, did you make it? All right. He said he was coming. Most importantly, welcome to all of you, Warriors and Quiet Water supporters. Your investment in our mission has left an indelible mark on thousands of post 9/11 combat veterans and their loved ones. We could not do it without you. Legacy Day is sponsored by a longtime Warriors and Quiet Water supporter, the Marine Corps Aviation Association, MCAA. MCAA recognizes professional excellence in marine aviation through education, activities, media events, and its renowned awards program. MCAA has the largest aviation-based awards program in the country. Headquartered in Quantico, Virginia, MCAA continues the mission of its founding fathers to link the past, present, and future of marine aviation. Since 2020, MCAA has invested nearly $200,000 in Warriors and Quiet Waters mission. We give a round of applause to our sponsors, please. Thank you. At this time, please rise if you're able for the presentation of the colors and remain standing for the national anthem performed by Sidney Olson and Haley Oler. The colors are presented by Warriors and Quiet Waters alum and staff member Curtis Wellick and Warriors and Quiet Waters champion Lee Rimkus. At this time, we will lower the national ensign to half staff in honor of our fallen who have given the ultimate sacrifice in service of our nation's defense.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, ladies. Please take your seats. Legacy Day is Warriors in Quiet Water's way of marking Memorial Day. Memorial Day is the one day a year the nation makes a promise to remember, to stop, to stand, to remove our hats, lower our flag for those who did not come home, to truly remember them, not just how they died, but to remember who they were in life. Today is that day. We owe them more than a moment of silence, more than a wreath, more than a salute, more than the words that we will speak in this garden. We owe them lives lived in a way that makes their sacrifice mean something. That is what Memorial Day asks of every American. What will you do with your time that honors the ultimate sacrifice that bought that time? At Warriors in Quiet Waters, we've spent 19 years working out an answer to that question. And our answer is our Built for More program. 9 months, 6 pillars, a lifetime of brotherhood and sisterhood that begins in this special place, Quiet Waters Ranch. Built for More empowers post 9/11 combat veterans to step back into life as leaders, as citizens of immense potential, ready to serve and lead again in new ways, in ways that fill their lives with meaning, purpose, and consequence. That is how we keep faith with the fallen. We have a phrase for it: make it matter. Make it matter is the conviction that the best way to honor a warrior who did not come home is to live a life worthy of what they gave. It is the answer every warrior who comes through Built for More learns to live. And it is the answer this organization lives by every day. Memorial Day asks that question once a year. Make it matter answers it every day. That is why we are here. Now I'd like to take a moment to recognize 3 people who live the Make It Matter philosophy every day. In April 2025, the Warriors in Quiet Waters Board of Directors resolved to establish the honorific WQW Champions. This honorific is bestowed only on individuals who have demonstrated consistent, exceptional commitment to Warriors in Quiet Waters' mission and core values. WQW Champions are nominated and chosen annually by the Warriors in Quiet Waters Board of Director Executive Committee. To ensure the prestige of the WQW Champions honorific, the Executive Committee selected only 3 WQW Champions in 2025 and will select no more than 2 nominations per year thereafter. WQW Champions will be recognized today during Legacy Day. They will be gifted an article of WQW Champions branded apparel and a WQW Make It Matter coin. Additionally, they will be announced via WQW's monthly newsletter and social media posts. An 8x10 framed photograph of each WQW champion will be placed in the Hastings Steel Warriors in Quiet Waters Wall of Champions in Barnard Lodge. And the photograph and name of each WQW champion will be added to the WQW Champions section of the Warriors in Quiet Waters website. I'll now ask our WQW champions to come forward to be recognized one at a time. When I call your name, please join me at the podium. Lee Rimkus. Face the crowd. Face the crowd. Warriors in Quiet Waters Foundation. Board of Directors Resolution. Recognizing Lee Rimkus as a Warriors in Quiet Waters champion. Whereas Warriors in Quiet Waters Foundation is a Montana nonprofit corporation dedicated to empowering post 9/11 combat veterans and their loved ones to thrive and live purpose-driven lives through peak experiences in nature and evidence-based programs that foster growth, discovery, connection, and community. Whereas the board of directors approved the WQW Champions policy on April 25th, 2025, establishing a framework to recognize individuals who have demonstrated exceptional commitment to the foundation's mission and core values. Whereas Lee Rimkus is a Vietnam combat veteran who serves as a leader of the WQW support crew, the cohort of volunteers that serves on every Bozeman-based in-person program to prepare lunch for warriors. Whereas Lee Rimkus has been a steady presence in almost every Bozeman-based in-person program, ensuring warriors are welcomed with care and nourishment through his meal prep preparation and support for staff and participants. Whereas Lee Rimkus has demonstrated extraordinary dedication to WQW's mission through his contribution of over 2,900 volunteer hours. Whereas Lee Rimkus has shown willingness to do anything WQW asks of him, from woodworking projects to volunteering at WQW events, embodying the servant-hearted spirit upon which this foundation was founded. Whereas Lee Rimkus has mentored countless Warriors in Quiet Waters participants in their transition from combat to civilian life, offering the wisdom and understanding that can only come from shared experience. Whereas Lee Rimkus's service reflects deep humility, generosity, and an unwavering belief in Warriors in Quiet Waters' mission. Whereas the executive committee has determined that Lee Rimkus meets all the criteria established in the Warriors in Quiet Waters Champions policy and embodies the exceptional mission-aligned impact this honor is intended to acknowledge. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Directors of Warriors in Quiet Waters Foundation hereby names and recognizes Lee Rimkus as a Warriors in Quiet Waters champion in recognition of his exceptional commitment to the Foundation's mission, his leadership of the Warriors in Quiet Waters support crew, his extraordinary contribution of over 2,900 volunteer hours, his mentorship of fellow warriors in their transition from combat to civilian life, and his embodiment of the service-hearted dedication and character that define WQW's core values. Certified by Aaron Demro, Secretary, Board of Directors, Warriors in Quiet Waters Foundation, Incorporated. Congratulations, Lee. Make it matter. I'm going to get a picture. Thank you. Where's the photographer? Step over here. Tom Stifler, please come forward. In interest of time and not in non-repetition, I will not reread all of the opening declarations. Okay. Whereas Tom Stifler has served with extraordinary distinction as a member of the Board of Directors and as board chair, leading the organization through critical challenges and ensuring its continued service to America's warriors. Whereas Tom Stifler has served with extraordinary distinction and has dedicated over 1,852 hours as Warriors in Quiet Waters volunteer, consistently serving warriors through numerous programs with unwavering commitment. Whereas Tom Stifler has played a critical mentorship and leadership role within the Warriors in Quiet Waters board community, coaching and supporting incoming board members to ensure they feel connected, informed, and engaged with the Foundation's mission. Whereas Tom Stifler has served as advisor to staff, directly contributing to the development and implementation of Warriors in Quiet Waters Built for More program and multiple volunteer initiatives. Whereas Tom Stifler's service is further distinguished by his service as a Vietnam combat veteran and by the shared commitment he and his wife Pat demonstrate towards Warriors in Quiet Waters, reflecting their genuine belief in the transformative work of Warriors in Quiet Waters. Whereas Tom Stifler embodies humility as one of his defining traits, never seeking recognition for himself, with everything he contributes rooted in service to warriors first and an unwavering belief in purpose and the people of Warriors in Quiet Waters. Whereas the executive committee has determined that Tom Stifler meets all of the criteria established in the Warriors in Quiet Waters champion policy and embodies the exceptional mission-aligned impact this honor is intended to acknowledge. Now, therefore, let it be resolved that the Board of Directors of Warriors in Quiet Waters Foundation hereby names and recognizes Tom Stifler as a Warriors in Quiet Waters champion in recognition of his exceptional commitment to the Foundation's mission, his distinguished service as board chair and board member, his tireless volunteer work serving warriors, his mentorship of fellow board members, and his embodiment of the integrity, humility, and character that define Warriors in Quiet Waters' core values. Certified by Aaron Demereau, Board Secretary, Warriors in Quiet Waters Foundation. Congratulations. We're going to get a picture. Hi, Lynn. Whereas Lynn Weidinger is the embodiment of what it means to create a welcoming, safe, and nurturing environment on our programs that makes Quiet Waters Ranch a home away from home for warriors and their families. Whereas Lynn Weidinger is an effusive, selfless, and deeply servant-hearted volunteer who, since beginning her service with WQW in 2016, has contributed over 1,622 hours of service. Whereas Lynn Weidinger serves on the front lines of in-person programs, most often in the role of mom, putting in long days preparing home-cooked meals for warriors and their loved ones at Quiet Waters Ranch and at Montana-based regional events, greeting everyone she meets with a warm hug and delicious food. Whereas Lynn Weidinger serves selflessly outside of programs, leading the Mom's Booth at Warrior Taste Fest, serving as a mom at corporate retreats, and supporting events set up and takedown for fundraising events, including the inaugural Salute to Service. Whereas Lynn Weidinger embodies the servant-hearted volunteer ethic upon which Warriors in Quiet Waters was founded, and genuinely and powerfully communicates the impact of our programs through the lens of a mom. Whereas Lynn Weidinger's commitment extends well beyond formal roles, bringing her signature smile, can-do attitude, and spirit of mom to fellow volunteers in the broader Warriors in Quiet Waters community. Whereas Lynn Weidinger's dedication to the Warriors in Quiet Waters mission and community runs so deep that after much deliberation, she relocated to the Gallatin Valley in 2024 to be closer to the work that she loves. Whereas the executive committee has determined that Lynn Weidinger meets all criteria established in the Warriors in Quiet Waters Champions policy and embodies the exceptional mission-aligned impact this honor is intended to acknowledge. Now, therefore, let it be resolved that the Board of Directors, Warriors in Quiet Waters Foundation, hereby names and recognizes Lynn Weidinger as a Warriors in Quiet Waters champion in recognition of her exceptional commitment to the Foundation's mission, her selfless service as a mom on the front lines of in-person programs, her extraordinary contribution of over 1,622 volunteer hours, her genuine embodiment of the servant-hearted ethic upon which Warriors in Quiet Waters was founded, and her dedication so profound that she relocated to the Gallatin Valley to be closer to the work and warriors she serves. Certified by Aaron Demereau, Board Secretary, Warriors in Quiet Waters Foundation, Incorporated. Thanks for making it matter.